Hey now.
Hey everybody, quick reminder, you guys, please leave a review on Google. Just Google Johnny Beane TV, all one word, and leave some reviews for us about these shows, about the channel, all kinds of stuff. So here we go. Yo! Welcome, everybody.
Hey now.
Hey now. Hey now. What is this? 8:09 p.m. Eastern, 5:09 Pacific on April 15th, 2022. Welcome to Exclusively Van Halen, the weekly, actually almost daily now. I think we did like 2 other shows this week.
Do it.
Van Halen podcast. So if you like Van Halen, if you like rock and roll, if you like guitars, this is the place you want to be. This is Johnny Beane TV. Jay Hannon. Hey man, nice glasses, man.
Yeah, I hurt my eyes just doing that. I'll go back to just the there we go. These don't hurt my eyes.
Do you wear real glasses?
No, I had to start wearing like reading glasses if I'm looking at something super close up. But
where are the ones Jeannie's dad gave you?
Oh, the John Wayne Gacy's,
the Mike Nieces,
the hanging out at the elementary school. Those ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, how to cook 50 people.
Yeah, either those or the pedo plus glasses.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Thong, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I've got the bug or something. I'm a little out of it.
The full bug.
But don't worry, because me and Kurt are only going to talk about Van Halen tonight, right, Kurt?
Dr. Feelgood, we're here.
Mm-hmm.
Awesomes. So hey you guys. Let's see, what do? We like to say hello to the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV, here on YouTube. Man, these people are just rolling in here. Channel member top tier are the executive producers, and they are Dave Ennis, Vinyl Freak 5150, Mike Neese, Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB and J Cat, Wayno, False Flag, Sherman Callahan, Andy Carson, which that reminds me, Andy, are you here, man?
Uh-oh.
Is Andy here?
Andy.
Andy Carson. We have if Andy's here, we have a possible giveaway tonight, courtesy of Andy Carson.
Thank you, Andy.
So thank you so much, Andy. We'll be doing that a little later on in the show. Let's see. Michael B., R. Habs, Warlag, The Chad, Lawrence Christensen, Lenny Lou and Mary, James Gum, John Moronic, Paul Martin Woods, Stephen Franklin, Michael Smith, the Captain.
The Captain, everybody, it's the Captain.
Thomas Santiago, Joe Christian, Jim Ray Hawkins, David Allen Wright, and Steve Carmichael. That's the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV, here on YouTube. If you'd like to become a channel member, click that join button right below the 16 thumbs ups. Thank you so much, you guys.
16, that's it?
Thank you. Yeah, let's see if we can get a few more. We got 40-something people in here. Let's see. But let's say if you're not ready for channel membership, you'd like to help support the channel, any super chats will change the color of these lights right here. The Guitar Noir. It's a very special feature right there. Let's say you want to text in or give us a call. 415-952-3263 is the number. And we're also live on Facebook, Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, where we have Facebook stars, which is basically, it's like a super chat, but over on the Facebook side. And speaking of Facebook, we're live in the exclusively Van Halen group, just under 63,000 members. And that place is just like insanity. There's a lot of traction going on in there lately. So I think developing a Van Halen show within there, I think it's almost time. So look for that at some point. Make sure you join the group. And speaking of groups, we're live in the EVH Gear Live group and EVH Gear Live Facebook page and the Johnny Beane TV Facebook group and my personal profile with my 5,000 friends. Right, Jay?
No. Hey, that's not me yet. I still have to drink some more of this crap.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Are we done with the particulars?
Yeah.
I feel like it's taking longer and longer. The intros are getting longer and longer to these shows.
We're everywhere.
There's a lot of stuff.
You know, you should film you should record yourself doing all this stuff, right? And then having that start an intro of the show, and then we come blasting in.
Yeah, I've thought
barreling in.
There actually are ways to do that to make it quicker and more interactive.
I'll come jumping off the top drum riser with white and red striped pants.
Mm-hmm.
Who's wearing
right
the
at the
furry
beginning?
Boots?
Yep. Chaps.
I'm not wearing those furry boots though. I'll tell you that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, like that.
Maybe I am.
Hey now.
Oh my gosh. Dang.
Well, we have a lot to talk about tonight, boys.
Yeah.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of.
We'll do a roll call in a little bit. We'll let more people
stuff.
roll in. But what do you guys want to start talking about first? I have a feeling it's going to be in my opinion, the best Metallica bass player ever. Jason Newsted's comments that he made. Now, have you heard these comments? Have you heard audio of these comments?
I have not. I watched a clip of the interview. I couldn't find him actually making those comments.
Yeah, I read the interview from the original newspaper or whatever it was from Florida.
Well, let's catch everybody up in case people have been sleeping the whole week, which I wish I was. Let's get into what was said by Mr. Jason Newsted,
who looks good. He looks good, doesn't he?
I mean, I don't know.
Full head of hair. I think he looks good.
Jason Newsted says Alex Van Halen asked him to tour last year. Now, that included Joe Satriani, who has a new album out, by the way, and I think it's his best album in a while.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I saw the video because he was live. He did a live on his channel last week, I guess. I was watching some of that.
So this was yesterday that this came out, I guess.
Was it?
Well, it says published April 14th. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay, yeah.
We know the obvious. Alex, Jason, and Satriani. So David Lee Roth singing. It's got to be the automatic default, right? If Michael Anthony.
Scroll down. Let's read what was supposedly said.
I don't know.
Yeah,
because didn't Roth say he was retiring like a while ago?
This was before. It was last year.
No, this was only like 6 months ago.
Well, 6 months ago was last year, right?
Yeah, calendar.
Yeah, I guess.
Former Metallica bassist Jason Newsted said Alex Van Halen recently approached him about participating in a possible Van Halen tour with Joe Satriani taking the place of late guitar hero Eddie Van Halen. In a new interview with the Palm Beach Post, Newsted said he received an invitation from the Van Halen drummer 6 months ago. He agreed to fly out to California to jam with Van Halen and Satriani, but thought it didn't feel right and that he could never do justice to the band's legacy.
Yeah.
Does it say anything else?
It says...
How could you, Newsted said. There's nobody that can top it, so how do you show it honor? I didn't want to be viewed as a money grab, and then it kind of all just fizzled.
Yeah.
So
we do have a special guest in the chat, all the way from the southern tip of the Vancouver Island, Steve Anderson.
Oh my God, Steve Anderson.
Sorry,
Steve Anderson. Hey man,
yeah, that takes precedent over any of this crap.
Feel better, dude. Feel better, man.
Was that bad gas? 5th day of isolation.
It's a good band name.
Again, I didn't hear him. Here's the thing: if Newsted said it, then I believe it.
I couldn't find audio. I looked. I listened. I went to the website that this actually came from, and I watched the video that was there. And actually, there's a video on YouTube as well. There's like a longer video, and I think I was hallucinating last night because I'm out of it. But I think I listened to it, but I couldn't actually find actual audio of him actually saying this stuff.
Yeah, me neither.
But I'm sure he did.
Well, if he did, I believe it. And again, is it? I mean, there's a million questions, right? Was it gonna be kind of a tribute tour? Was it only gonna be those guys plus a singer? Was it just he's getting guys lined up? Hey, would you be interested in doing some shows here and there? We're gonna get this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy.
Was it one show?
Yeah.
Right?
It sounds like he didn't even it sounds like he was invited to come out to California because I thought he lived in Florida. Somebody in the chat.
He lives in Florida.
All right. Yeah. I thought because we both lived in Walnut Creek for a long time, and he used to play around town. He had a band called Papa Wheelie, and he sang and played guitar, and a buddy of mine was in his band, the Chop House Band, and they would play Americana songs and all kinds of different things. I think he lives in Florida, and so it sounds like he was invited out here, but it doesn't sound like he even went. It sounds like he got the offer and he thought about it and he declined.
No, go back up. Didn't he say he went out there?
No, he decided
it said
last minute. Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
It said he received an invitation.
He agreed
to fly out. But thought it didn't feel right, and that he could never do justice to the band's legacy. I don't know. Maybe they did jam. To me, it sounds like they didn't, but maybe they did.
I mean, that's the thing. If I'm interviewing Jason Newsted, and he starts talking about he was asked by Alex Van Halen to come.
Yeah,
I'm already throwing the notepad away of the questions I had lined up.
Right.
I'm jotting down new stuff and new stuff for Newsted.
Yeah, for sure. And I sent you guys a photo. Did you see the photo of Joe Satriani with Stripe Frankie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was on the Jeremy White
Mitch LaFon
show, and he has a I don't know, is it an EVH? It might be an EVH, but
it's an EVH Stripe series, yeah.
But it's like souped up. It has like a sustainer in it or something.
Yeah, it has the Satch track in it. He put a clear pick guard on it. He ripped out the useless middle guts, and I think he put a kill switch on it as well.
Come on,
so Jeremy
Jeremy
tweeted this out the other day and said, well, now it kind of makes sense that as to why he would have that guitar.
Why wouldn't he have that guitar, though?
Well,
Steve
if you look
Vai
behind
has
him,
Van Halen guitars,
if you look behind him in that podcast, Jay, he's got a EVH 5150, he's got a PV 5150, and then he has two Marshalls. Like he was prepping for it.
Well, he's always Eddie gave him a PV 5150 obviously years ago,
Right.
and he's used it on a buttload of records. So I know he loves that amp. But the EVH. Maybe you're right. Maybe he is. I mean, maybe Newsted. Maybe they asked him and he declined, and maybe it's something still happening. But what's weird is, usually when anything like this comes up, we've heard through the grapevine that if anybody gets presented with anything, it's always shut up about it. Yeah. Yep. Don't, whether you accept it or decline it, you're not to talk about this. So,
well, yeah, it sounds like he said it fizzled out. So he can talk about it.
Yeah. But his part fizzling out or the whole thing fizzling out.
Yeah. You make a good point, Jay. Part of the Van Halen MO has always been keep it hush hush. You're out forever if you leak it.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he leaked it after the fact because it never happened. But my question is, who was going to be the singer?
We would have heard about it. We would have heard something. So and there he says, and then it kind of just all fizzled.
Yeah.
So like it just kind of stopped, and obviously this was a while ago, and Satriani was working on his new record, and he's got a new record now. And
yeah, maybe Alex only had a handful of people that he wanted to do this with, and it didn't work out for the both of them, so it never happened. But in my opinion, obviously Sammy Hagar wasn't going to be an option. Otherwise, Michael Anthony would have been the first bass player, right?
How could he not be, right?
Yeah. So, because we know where Michael's, where his loyalty lies. And so if Sammy wasn't an option, that's where Alex was looking for a bass player. And we kind of chatted earlier this week, just thinking back all the way to 80, 88, 89 when they were touring together. If Alex was pounding around with Jason Newsted backstage every night and they became buddies, who knows?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I know there's just there's a million questions I have. I mean, again, was it going to be a full-blown tour? Was it going to be just a handful of gigs? Was it going to be just one lineup playing Van Halen songs? Was it going to be a whole new band? There's so many, I wish I was the one in the room when he said that, because we'd still be in there talking about it.
Right. So question, Jay, if it would have happened, I mean, that's quite a lineup for you. Would you go see it if it was close?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
would.
Yeah.
And again, what's I'm trying to think of because we've all kind of talked about what, we don't want to see Van Halen going out again without Eddie Van Halen. No matter who, even if it's Alex, Mike, Dave, or Sammy with another guitar player. Obviously I have no say in the matter, but in my opinion, I don't want to see Van Halen going out without Eddie Van Halen, right? I think we all kind of agree with that.
Agreed.
But there
is no Van Halen without Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, exactly. So, but is it better to have one original like Alex going out with all different people that were never in Van Halen saying? That's the thing. It's like, what was it? What was it supposed to be?
Well, knowing Alex, he probably wouldn't want to go out on a full-blown tour if there wasn't an album. I mean, that was kind of their MO for forever. I think it was going to be some sort of tribute. They would have done a handful of special shows. To me as well, I don't want to see Van Halen go out with another guitarist, but if they're going to do a tribute to the band, there's only two people I would want to see playing guitar, and Satriani's one of them, and the other one would be Steve Vai.
What about Nuno?
What about one of these three?
Yeah, well, yeah, I know. Yeah, they're three and four.
Well, Johnny, the guys on your right and left are about 1.5 guitar players each. So yeah,
yeah.
I just hope when the story actually does come out, Alex, you know, the whole maybe what it stems from is he was thinking about what are we going to do to like a tribute type of tour. You know, was it going to be those guys in one area and then they'd go to a different, you know, area of the world or country and then have a different bunch of guys doing it? Or, you know, I'm hoping that he wasn't, or they weren't going to go out as Van Halen, you know.
No, I don't think Wolfgang would have gave us thumbs up on that. Even though I think we know Alex
either,
is,
though.
Yeah.
To me, it sounds like it was in the stages of, hey, let's just jam and see what's happening, and it never got past that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it sounds like to me.
I'd like to hear that band if it was going to be all like original material. I'd love to hear an Alex Van Halen, Satriani, Newsted, you know, band. Those guys playing together. You kidding me?
Oh, Newsted's stage presence is engaging.
Yeah. That's why he's my favorite Metallica bass player, is because of him. When you watch them play on stage when he was in the band, he was awesome. He gave it his all every single night out there, and you felt it.
He did. I think I saw him in 96, maybe 95. Steve Anderson, if he's still in here, he was at the same show, Lollapalooza. Metallica was a headliner. They killed it.
I saw him at the tail end of the Black Album tour in 94. And this was when Newsted shaved his head prior. You know, I don't know how long before, but he was the first one in the band to actually cut his hair. And he still looked cool as hell, though. But he just had that connection with the fans, you know, just, you know. That stuff.
I was yelling at him one time. I told the story, I think last week, where I was hanging out after. There's this award show called the BAMIs, Bay Area Music Awards, out here, and I was waiting for Sammy to come out, and Sammy came out, and anyway, Newsted came out, and I mean, Jason, and he like waved at me, but he never turned around. He was just like walking past me and just like waved,
because he hears it everywhere.
So he never actually turned around, right? Right, Kurt?
Yep.
What's up, man?
Oh, I just wanted to call in. I think, because I dig Satriani and he seems like a cool dude, this would have been a cool deal. Because it would have been, it wouldn't, in my mind, wouldn't have been a money grab for anybody. You know what I mean? Everyone involved is established and got coin in the bank. It would have been half tribute, half actual band. I think it would have been neater than shit. And it wouldn't have been disrespectful in my eyes at all. I think it would have been neater than hell.
Yeah, agreed.
What if they went out as Van Halen?
Okay. Great show. I'm out.
Thank you so much.
I don't think any of it would have been technically a money grab, but I just personally, in my opinion, I wouldn't want to see Van Halen going out without Eddie Van Halen on guitar. That's just my opinion.
I mean, again, we haven't actually heard the recording of him saying this stuff, and we've looked for it. And if anybody has it, let me know. There should be a phone number on the screen here somewhere.
Kurtzy knows it. If you don't know the number, ask Kurtzy.
Yeah,
he's got it.
Yeah, he's got on speed dial.
Speed dial number 1.
There we go. Yeah, if anybody knows anything about this, if you want to call in, there's the phone number, 415-952-3263.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, it sounds like it was something that was in the beginning stages and never really got past. Sounds like there was no even rehearsing or nothing. So who knows what it really could have been?
I know, that's the thing. Who knows what it really was?
Yeah. My opinion, I think Alex had a couple people that he would only do it with, and it didn't work out, so it didn't work out.
Well, I mean, this just came out, so possibly in the coming weeks we'll hear more from Newsted or even Satriani or
Mhm.
somebody
Yeah.
about it. But it definitely is interesting.
And Jay,
Yeah.
doesn't Newsted have something new coming out?
Oh, is this why? is this helps?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like when somebody has a book coming out and they say some outlandish stuff on the internet or in an interview, so it gets them attention for their new book. Like
Yeah.
Scottie Pippen when he was
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about how he's better than Jordan.
Jordan.
Yeah, like we know why he said it because he's got a book coming out. Dave is superimposed on that picture, wasn't he?
On that early one?
Yeah, the first one.
This one?
Oh, dude, it looks like it.
Yeah, he totally is.
It's Mark
Yeah.
Stone.
I think it's it might be cropped. I don't know. It could be imposed on there.
Look at Alex's hair.
I know.
That's tamed.
Yeah. Either way, I think we will hear more about this in the coming weeks. And yeah, I don't know if Newsted has a new book or a new. I know
Scroll back down. It said something about Keep going. I think it's after that stupid ad. Let's see. Newsted now plays with the Chop House Band. Oh, that's cool. The band donates 100% of its proceeds to arts and music charities for kids.
Oh, that is cool.
That is awesome. That's what when guys do that, Newsted doesn't need any more money, right? Some guys just, and for him to, you love playing music, obviously. If you can make music, the music that you want to make, just, he knows that Metallica fans, most of them probably are going to hear that and be like, it's not Metallica. But he makes music for him that he likes. And he's like, do I need any extra money from this? I'll just donate it to music charities and stuff.
Right. He's part of the, what do we call it? Top 5 most gross selling albums ever.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, when you're part of that, you're taken care of.
Yeah, I'm sure he gets all kinds of royalties from that stuff.
Not as many as Jason or James and Lars.
Right.
Man, their publishing checks just, God.
Make your head spin.
Mm-hmm.
My head is spinning.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Alface says that Jason Newsted has a charity that gets 100% of his Black Album money. Holy cow.
What?
Well, I always heard that Newsted was very smart with his money when he joined Metallica. He wasn't one of those guys that blew it all and did all this stuff.
Yeah, he
sold
would
his
wrap up
house.
sandwiches. Jay, he would wrap up sandwiches in the behind backstage and take them to the hotel, so he didn't have to spend money on dinner.
Well,
They're probably all making fun of him.
They were.
Look at Jason. Hey, grab me extra salami over there, boy. Man.
Yeah.
But he sold his house, but by you, right?
Yeah, he had a house in Walnut Creek, and when I was researching the story, I saw that when he had moved, he sold his house for quite a bit, I guess.
I bet. Well, didn't he say in that interview as well that because he was in Flotsam and Jetsam,
Yep.
and he was, Flotsam back then wasn't, I don't think they really ever, made a lot of money. He was doing landscaping work in Arizona. 2 weeks before he joined Metallica. And he said, 2 weeks before I'm raking and doing landscaping. And then 2 weeks later, I'm in Japan playing with Metallica. And he's like, talk about, two separate, completely different worlds that you can imagine,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Yeah.
So,
But he's another guy. We always talk about, if Sammy wasn't it, who else would there have been, right? Well, it's almost the same thing with Metallica. It's like they literally picked the perfect guy when Cliff died to fill his shoes, because you never want to get somebody who's a clone of the person you're replacing. Cliff obviously was a genius bass player, and he was the one who kind of, started the direction of Metallica with all the harmonies and just where they were going with their songwriting. Like if it wasn't for Cliff, Metallica probably would have stayed the path of like the Kill 'Em All stuff. They really didn't delve too much into the, I don't want to say classical stuff with a lot of the string stuff, but the harmonies and everything. That was a lot of Cliff, like teaching those guys how to like write harmonies and stuff.
Yeah, they didn't have any harmonies prior.
No.
Yep. Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what else comes out of this.
In the chat, would you rather see a Van Halen tribute handful of shows or a makeshift band put back together and a full-blown tour?
Let's do a poll.
Which is crazy because I think now we're all dying for any kind of show out there. But for me, I don't want to, pardon the pun, but beat a dead horse, do what's right, not a money grab.
And I've said this as well. I mean, God forbid something happened. When something happens to a band member while a band's in their prime, then it's a different story, right? If something would have happened to one of the Van Halen band members after 84 came out, when they were just on a steep incline of just superstardom, then you can understand why a band wants to continue, right?
Right.
But they've done it all. It's not like they were still, obviously 2012, they put out the album, 2015, they toured. But I mean, it was like they were done, right? So do you really want to come back out as Van Halen and somebody, one of the kids ain't listening downstairs?
I think it's a tribute. Keith Campbell says one show Rose Bowl tribute concert, but I think maybe you do the Rose Bowl in Pasadena and then you do, Dallas, Texas, and Chicago and Madison Square Garden. You do the handful of the big venues that Van Halen's known for, and then call it quits.
Yeah, because I mean, you're asking a lot.
Do more than one show.
A lot for Van Halen music, especially the guitar, is not easy to learn, right? And are you really going to want to rehearse for weeks and weeks on end and then just to play one show? So I think it would be at least a handful of gigs if they were doing a tribute type tour or run, whatever.
Yeah, California, Vegas, Texas, Chicago, maybe Florida and New York or something like
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Just for
Santa,
me.
River.
Santa Cruz.
Seattle.
But more than that, I'd like to see a new band.
A new band with new music would be the way to go.
Yeah.
The other thing too, and I don't want to start rumors, but maybe you two might know more than me, but does Alex have some arthritis issues in his wrists?
Doesn't everybody at that age?
I mean, you would think he would. Do you know, Johnny?
Well, no, I don't.
I thought I read somewhere someone talking about he had some medical issues with his hands, but I mean, he kind of always was battling medical issues, and he would kind of power through it.
I know he has.
What that's all about.
I know he has hearing issues.
Oh yeah,
I know about about that. And then, yeah, you remember from the Balance tour having the neck brace and
Yeah, I mean he spearheaded the in-ear monitor system.
yeah,
That was his baby. I think his drum tech, didn't he run with that system back in the late 90s?
I think it was the early 90s. I think, well,
Was it early 90s?
supposedly Alex was the first to start using the in-ears. Like whoever like developed the technology,
Yeah.
I guess, approached Alex, and Alex was like supposedly the first to be using them.
Yeah, because years ago he was at like 60% in one ear and 40 in the other. Like, and this was a long time ago. You know.
Oh yeah, like in like 84.
Yeah, like mid to late 80s. He was
84 or 86.
He only had one ear, you know, between the two of them.
Yeah, my dad, he has 100% hearing loss in one ear, and whenever we're at family functions, he strategically places himself somewhere so he can tune people out.
so he puts his bad ear towards where you are, right?
Oh no, I'm the favorite son out of the four, believe it or not.
Oh, so how did he lose? If you don't mind me asking, how did he lose the hearing in the one ear?
He had a tumor on his eardrum, and they had to go in with radiation and get rid of it, and it lost his hearing.
Damn.
Yeah,
it's a good trade-off. I mean, you know, if you think about it.
Yep. Exactly.
That still sucks, you know.
Yep.
That's too bad, man.
I wonder if Newsted has gotten an email over the past 24 hours. You know, shut your mouth, Newsted.
Yeah, you're gonna be you're out. You're out of the circle.
Yep.
I don't know. It sounds like it wasn't happening anyway to me. So, and who's this? Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, Johnny. Hello, Helen heads across the interwebs. How you all doing today? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Is this Keith with a K?
Yes, it is. It's always Keith with a K.
Uh-huh.
I have an amendment for you, poll for you. Here's a good question to ask everybody. If would you rather have a tribute concert or have all the archives released?
Oh. That's easy.
I think we know the answer to that.
That's all. Have a great weekend, everybody. Love yous.
Awesome. Take care, man.
See you, Keith.
Later, Keith. Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. If that was if there'd be archives coming out, it'd be years from now. Who knows?
You know, I don't want to, you know, stir anything up, but you know, I might have seen a comment or two about this yesterday on Twitter, but you know, if it was something Van Halen related with Alex and Satch and Jason on bass, is anybody missing? You know, I know Wolfgang's got his own thing going on, so maybe he said, you know, but again, you know, you can kind of read into something like that. I don't want to, but
Right. Is there not on the same page, the two of them? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, who knows? I mean, Alex, maybe he does have the bug back. Maybe he wants to go play those songs again. You know, and how can you blame Wolfgang for not wanting to? You know, he's got his own thing going, and it's his dad. You know,
right?
I don't think I'd want to go out there if I was in that band with my father since what was it, 07? Yep. Right? You know, I wouldn't want to go play those songs without him there, unless it was something like a tribute, something where you go out there and you know, play a couple as tribute to your father. But to go out again, I wouldn't want to do it, you know.
No, it would just No, if there's no Eddie Van Halen on guitar, there's no Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
And it wouldn't be right. It'd be weird. I mean, having Satriani play that stuff, I mean, that's different. It would definitely have to be a known player like a Satriani.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't bring in some no-name guy from a tribute or something. I mean, that just,
Yeah.
you know, it'd be Satriani, it'd be maybe Nuno, Gilbert.
Yeah. It's got to be somebody that people are going to be like, all right, I could deal with, like that type of thing. Well, it's Satriani, so It's like that.
A name.
You can't be like, oh, they're getting Jay Hannon. Not that I could play this stuff anyway, but Jay Hannon. Who the hell? Instantly, like nobody, it's
Jay Halen?
Jay Halen.
I know Jason Hannon. Is that the same guy? But even Steve Lukather, he reached the olive branch out to Alex and invited him to play on some stuff, and he declined. But who knows? Maybe it's in his blood. It's in his DNA. Maybe he is itching to do something. You would think he would be itching to be creative and do something new, but maybe he just wants to get out. And I mean, think about it. How many years on the road did those guys have?
I know.
I mean,
45.
Over 40 years on the road. That's normal lifestyle for Alex. I'm sure retirement's great and he's probably enjoying it, but his kids are getting older. I know 2 of his kids are in college already. Maybe he's got the bug where he wants to go hit the road for a couple weekends.
Kind of a last.
Never know.
He's going through like a late, midlife crisis type of thing where you're right.
Right.
Kind of when you have kids, they're younger, you maybe not want to go out as much, but once they get older and they're not here anymore, you're like,
right.
Oh, this shit I got.
You can only play. Yeah, I don't like playing tennis anymore. Let's go play drums.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe they're telling him, "Hey, go play." But he only ever played with Edward.
Yep.
It was always with
Right.
Eddie, with his brother.
He didn't starlight anywhere, or moonlight, or whatever the hell you want to call it.
And
No, you never saw him playing on anybody's records. You never saw him show up I never saw him doing even NAMM shows, like doing NAMM jams. Eddie would show up and do some of those. You never saw Alex do any of those.
Yep.
He played
As far as I can remember.
He played with Hank Williams Jr. One time.
You mean for the video?
I'll find it.
Or
I'll find it. No, not the video. He actually played with him live.
Oh, they
Let me look it up.
played with that country artist. Eddie and Alex got up and they did "You Really Got Me." Was it Kenny Chesney
Kenny Chesney as well,
or something?
But that was with Eddie. But I think
that was with
I
Eddie.
think Alex.
Yeah.
I think Alex played with Hank Williams without Eddie.
And that's another thing too, man, is I remember when Dimebag, that whole thing happened with him and he was murdered. Having a brother, right? I mean, me and my brother, obviously we jammed before, but we were never in a band and put out music and toured and stuff. But I would almost feel weird playing those songs that you wrote with your brother, him not being here anymore, regardless of how it happened, playing those songs in front of other people with other people instead of it would just be weird to me, But hey,
Right.
And yeah, obviously Michael Starr and Russ Parrish would be able to pull that stuff off. Obviously they have before, but here's the thing. They were in a Van Halen tribute band that was literally those 2 guys. One was acting to be Roth and the other was acting to be Eddie. So I think it would kind of take I don't know. I don't think you'd want that fronting or playing with a tribute style thing with Alex Van Halen,
Yeah, there's a difference, and I don't want to piss anyone off, but impersonating someone.
I'm trying to walk the line as well because
yeah,
yes, trying to.
There's a difference between impersonating someone and filling in for someone, and they need someone that can fill in, not someone just like trying to be just like someone else. It's got to be their own thing, their way. And I think that's what Satriani or Steve Vai or Nuno or Paul Gilbert would probably do. They would be able to do it their way. And, you know, instead of impersonating, there's a difference.
Yeah. Pete Thorne would work. He's great. You know. But again, it's the star power that a Satriani or a Vai or a Nuno or a Paul Gilbert would bring to it. That obviously helps, you know.
Yeah, they got to sell those tickets out.
Yeah. Especially now,
do it,
Vi, man, the way Vi, you know that Hydra video?
Oh my
that
gosh,
came out,
yeah.
That came out not even 2 weeks ago. It's already has like 1.6 million views on YouTube. You're talking about a guitar player who is, how old is he now? Late 50s?
Yep.
Maybe early 60s. I don't know how old Vi is.
Probably, yeah.
But he's arguably bigger now than since he was in Whitesnake and Passion and Warfare days, like early 90s. He might be bigger now than he has been since then.
Yeah, because he's a name. He's a name. He's like a real name now.
But dude, that video that he just put out, the Hydra video, like 1.6 million views on that thing, in almost not even 2 weeks. That's insane for a rock guitar player who's either late 50s, early 60s. I mean, that's for somebody to kind of reinvent themselves and be bigger now than they have been for the past 25 years or whatever. It's what?
Yeah. When was the last time something big came out from Vi?
There you go. Yep. John.
Yeah,
5,
I mean, there's a ton of people. John 5 would be good. Dweezil Zappa would be interesting. There's a ton of people.
2.1 million views right now, Octopuseer says. Damn.
Ai Chihuahua.
Yeah. That's like numbers that like pop stars are getting nowadays.
Pop.
Man. But again, out of all those options, you know, I think we will eventually see some kind of tribute, small run. I don't want to call it a tour. A handful of gigs here and there. But I'd also like to see if Alex is interested in playing again. I'd love to hear original music from whoever is going to be in that band.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we can get Neanderthals take on this tomorrow night. He'll give us a true opinion on it.
Yeah, it's interesting. And John Biel. And by the way, happy birthday, John Biel. Today's his birthday.
John Biel.
41 years old. He's a young stallion still.
So this is his last birthday single. Yep. Right? So this is the last birthday he's going to get it wet.
41? He's not 41.
Well, I
have him on Facebook. I saw his actual age.
I didn't want to say his actual age, but Jay is right. This is the last time he's gonna.
Yeah, this is the last birthday he's getting it wet, man.
Yeah,
last one. Enjoy it, John Biel.
Yep. Lock it up and throw away the code.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up for John Biel's birthday.
John Biel's been bringing it the last month. I don't know what's going on, if he's getting giddy for the wedding, but he's been turning it up a little bit on Saturday night. Wouldn't you say, Jay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like this John Biel. It's got a little edge to him, you know.
And he's all over the Van Halen group. Exclusively Van Halen. He's like posting like all these reviews and articles from like 1980, like all different years. Well, like really rare stuff.
He has to do something because he has that chastity brace on his hand.
Yeah.
So he
no
can't
spank
do
provision.
it. Yeah. So That thing's electrically charged too.
Yeah, no
goes
spank
anywhere
vision.
near that.
He can't work on the models. He's stuck to just the mouse.
Oh man.
No 25-to-1 scale.
See, we could joke about it because he's not here.
Right.
You never know. You never know who's watching this stuff.
Oh man, that's a good point. You never know who's watching.
Nope. Right, Metal Mike? Metal Mike's here.
There
I
he
remember
is.
for a while my parents would watch. Especially, I remember one time it was on a Tuesday.
Oh,
My
no.
mom talking to my mom the next day, and she's like, "Oh my god!" It's like, "What? When you guys were talking?" I was like, "Hey, that ain't me."
Was John Mancuda on?
That's why I said it was on a Tuesday. Yes, it was before I left the Tuesdays. Jason, you guys are
How
disgusting.
dare you?
That's on the internet now.
I'm out of here.
Oh man, I can't watch those Tuesday shows, man. It's so funny.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
What else do we have, Johnny? We had 3 things, right? We got through one in 1 hour.
Oh, at least. Happy anniversary to the Diver Down album. That was yesterday. 40 years.
Hey, who said it was 50 years? You saw that? Somebody said happy 50th birthday, Diver Down.
Laz. Probably Laz.
Laz did?
I was on with him last night, and I have no memory of that.
Lucky you.
I have no memory of the show that we did on his channel. But yeah, happy 40th, Diver Down. I did a special yesterday talking about the record and kind of went song by song, like facts and what they meant to me.
Oh, what they meant to you. You wrote them down in your journal.
Mm-hmm.
What this song means to me.
So special.
Cameron Brown is here.
Hey, man.
What's happening? Yosinator, he says, I just got the Sean Long San Dimas. You'd love it.
Oh, it's badass. It's in the
Really?
Discord. Yeah.
I got to peep this thing.
It's in the Discord. You might like the color.
Oh, is it like a hot pink?
No, it's black and yellow.
Oh,
It's black.
it's black. It's Jamal.
It's black. It's back.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Hold on a second. Where is that on? Is that at Sweetwater? Is that EMG pickups though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Look at the headshot.
Hold on, I'm looking for it right now. Sean Long. I think I've seen that name before in some of the.
Some of the
Other
VHS
chaps?
tapes.
Yeah. Oh, there's no Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh man, it doesn't have a trem though.
Oh yeah, it's black. I didn't really notice it.
No, I can't do it. Sorry, Yosinator. I need a, especially with a Charvel
Yeah.
like that.
Gotta have a
I
locker.
need a trem, man.
Gotta have a locker.
And I need some kind of inlays,
Reverse
man.
headstock.
No, the inlays. I'm big on that. I'm not a fan of guitars that don't have any inlays.
Yeah, I'm not that good either.
Oh.
Oh, hey now.
Yeah, she'll vouch for it too.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, if you're a real player, you don't even have to look while you're playing. It's all the feel.
I'm not a real player then.
No, I don't know. I mean, you remember when I had that J Custom for a little while, and that has the Tree of Life inlays, and that was confusing for a day or two. and then you get used to it. You just, it's like anything. Sometimes things like that can be a distraction. And obviously, you have the side dots on a guitar. So, but again, I don't know. I like inlays on a guitar neck.
Yeah.
It's not about, I don't know where I am on the fretboard. It's about, it looks cool as shit with something on there.
Do you like the shark tooth better than the dots?
Oh yeah, shark tooth inlays are awesome. My favorites are the pyramids though, the pyramid inlays.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so what are we talking about next?
No,
wait. Keith Campbell says I play without looking, and he sucks either way.
Yeah, that's the truth. Noel Monk.
Yeah.
As Jay violently drinks his monster.
Dude, my left shoulder is screwed, man. I can't
still
lift it up that way. It hurts so bad right there. But once I get it above that, I'm fine. I can do this. I can, do the whole truck horn thing.
Yeah.
There's that spot right there. And the rotating, like right there, if I do that, like checking my watch, like that motion right there kills me.
There's some stretches to do. I'll send them to you for that.
Late at night up here by myself. I do those already.
Yeah. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carr.
Jimmy Carr.
Hey, man.
Right,
you met Jimmy Carr, didn't you?
I did meet Jimmy Carr. What a dude. How was Florida, Jimmy?
Florida. Pablo, come
yeah, we got to get Jimmy on one of these shows. What a guy. He's a great guy.
Trigger point therapy, Holly Lewis says. All right, we're talking about Noel Monk now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah, if you guys if you're out there you haven't heard yet, Van Halen's was either second manager?
Second manager, yep.
Or like he was their first actual manager when they were like signed and stuff though, right?
Well, Martin Burrow was their first manager. He's the one that got their first contract, and during the first tour, he was their manager. Martin Burrow was. But Noel was their first touring manager, and then he became their band manager after the first tour.
Mm-hmm.
But I was talking about last night, Jay, or 2 nights ago with Johnny. After the 2015 tour, I kind of lost a little bit of interest, believe it or not, in Van Halen, just kind of a little lull. And we were on a family trip to the coast, and I was listening to a podcast, and they were interviewing Noel Monk for this book. And as we're driving to the coast, I immediately ordered the book on Amazon, had it delivered to the house we were renting in Oregon, and read the book while I was on the beach, and totally got me fired up about Van Halen, like again. Because there was about a 2-year lull where they just weren't doing anything, and life was going on. But I read that book. I read the book like almost 5 times, I think.
When was this?
2017.
Huh.
Yeah. Because he'd been like silent from 85 to then, really just didn't do anything.
Yeah, well, he was really active on social media, on Facebook, Instagram. I think those were the two major ones. And he would include me in these group DMs, and so my phone would just go off like all day long with him like sending sending pictures of, say like something like this, pictures of him with the band, pictures of his memorabilia, different stuff. And it looked like he had actually written to me at one point, but but I didn't write back, or I don't know. This is a while ago. This is a long time ago. I don't know.
I think Cameron Brown has some news for us. Cameron, do you want to jump in and have some breaking news on here?
Break the news.
But rest in peace, Noel Monk.
Yep.
I mean, he really was just a huge part of. They wouldn't have. I don't think they would have had the success, up until the point where they did if it wasn't for him. So he was definitely a huge part in their history.
He was the fifth member, especially if you read the book, all the stuff that he did. And, of course, he was he wrote the book. Someone wrote it for him, but, I'm sure he put himself on a pedestal a little bit. But there's a lot of factual stuff in there that he was a major part of. And after that 78 tour, the band was in debt, major debt. And he helped them for sure. And he skyrocketed the band's success with a lot of things, especially being a tour manager. I think every tour was bigger and bigger and bigger. And I think a lot of that had to do with Noel.
Well, I mean, you could have the perfect recipe, as far as a band, you could have the perfect band, but you need somebody with a vision or whatever to put that band into certain situations to succeed. I mean, somebody needs to have a vision, of like,
right.
And obviously he was a huge part of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been a booty load of bands, not just bands, anything that, if that band had the right opportunities or got put in the right situations, they could have been this, they could have been that,
Right.
And sometimes you could have all the talent in the world, the best songs in the world, but you need somebody to kind of guide you along the way.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just threw another picture in there, Johnny, if you scroll down.
And it's really interesting to.
One more.
There's the video we did yesterday, right there. I think the show we did is at like 1,200 views or something.
Oh, good.
Roth feeling good there.
Oh,
hey,
yeah.
man.
That one? Or is there more?
There's one more. There you go.
Hey, would you? Hold on, wait. Hold on. Go back up to the first one. So this is that picture. Okay. Now go down. This is the morning after that picture was taken. Hey, what'd you give me last night, man?
Yeah.
Is there anything left in that bottle?
Yeah. I couldn't wake up this morning.
You said you were going to pay for that dinner. Why is it on the band's
the band's tab?
Yeah, the band's tab.
Dude, these overalls make my ass look big.
Look at that phone. It's got like 18 lines on it.
Mm-hmm.
Noel Monk, you got a phone call on line 6, please. Noel Monk, you got a phone call line 6.
Line 16.
That's the smallest desk I've ever seen. That's probably all he needed. Or maybe it's the side desk.
Yeah. Yep.
Noel Monk lived in Johnny. What was the hotel in L.A. where they had the pool on the roof? Mayhem. Is that what it's called? What the hell was that hotel called?
I don't know.
There's photos of the band in like 1979 on the roof at the pool.
The roof.
Noel Monk lived there for like 2 years to manage the band.
Riot House?
The Riot House, that's it. There you go.
Hellstorm. Thank you so much, you guys. You
Yeah, the
guys in
Riot
the
House.
chat. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, he lived at the
Chat
Riot
is
House,
Awesome.
and the band would go there and party on the roof at the pool because they all still lived at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
it's
Jaden
really
won.
interesting. It's really interesting knowing a lot of this stuff now. You know, after years and years of being like myself, just being a huge fan of the band, and then kind of learning all this background stuff later on. It's very interesting. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, the Hyatt Regency, Riot House. Right, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wait, let's do a quick roll call while we jump into our next. We haven't done that yet. Hey, where is everybody? We got 85 watching on YouTube. Everybody say let's
Oh wait,
see.
we were gonna do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Andy
we got-
Carson, are you here,
I'll
man?
be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back too. Just let me know who
Hashtag win.
wins. Okay, Andy Carson. Okay, all right. Let's set this up. Let me.
You have to be in it to win it.
Yeah.
Band.
Start collecting.
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh.
15 entries already. Dang. Okay. All right. We'll take this call, but then I got to take a break for a second too. I've been drinking nothing but water and tea the past 24 hours. Hey, you're on the air with Jay Hannon and Johnny Beane and Kurt 5150.
It's Kurt with a C.
Kurt with a C.
This is for Jay. He just said a few seconds ago that 85 people were watching on YouTube. Just so he knows, not that it matters, just so he knows, every time he sees that number, add 1, because I'm watching it on TV and I have a flip phone and a Michelob Ultra and a wiener dog on my lap, so it doesn't count on his number. So it's always 1 more.
He said dog, right? On
Yeah.
his lap.
I dig your guys' show. I'm not sure if he digs me calling in all the time, but it's just for fun, and
Oh, it's
I like your guys' show.
Thank you, man. No, it's awesome. It's
I've joked about his hat and stuff. It's all fun. It's
Well,
just
what-
silly, insignificant stuff that just lightens the day and the evening. So anyway, it's fun.
We love
So okay.
awesome, man.
Kurt,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, wait, Jay's saying something.
No, I was gonna say, Kurtzy, if we didn't like you calling in, we would tell Johnny not to answer.
Mm-hmm. No, I see it. I mean, I see the. I mean, I don't. I mean, I see like where the number comes from, like every time. So yeah, if I answer it.
And if he's watching the chat, every
There's
time the phone
times I
rings,
think
everyone
when I
says
call in,
Curtsy.
you guys think, oh, this is one of those weirdos sitting in his mom's basement. That's not me.
Well, no, that's us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a hot chick in the other room, and I make a good living, and
Hey, now.
it's just fun. It's so anyway,
Cool.
it's just fun. It's a release. It's an escape from the stupid shit we all deal with all day. So anyway, have a good show, guys.
Thank you so much, Kurt. Right?
You know, I have a question for Kurt, and he might have to call back for this one. How many Michelob Ultras does it take to actually get buzzed? Because it seems like Kurt is already, he's almost there. He's almost there.
I don't know.
I'll
How
ask
many
him.
of those? Huh?
I'll text him.
Yeah, text him. And also, when I put the hat on tonight, I thought of Kurtzy. I was like, I wonder if Kurt's going to call in and mention the hat. 2 cases worth, 30-pack, 2 cases. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I don't even know how to spell
them.
Michelob.
Hey, does anybody out there, if you learn music by ear, there's this app there's this program that I came across, and actually, I know I found out afterwards that Pete Thorne actually uses it. A number of people. Jennifer Batten uses it. And anyway, if anybody out there is interested, if people, try to obviously listen to learn music and stuff, there's this program called Transcribe with an exclamation point at the end of it. And it is awesome. Like you can, I would love to give a demonstration of it, but I'm terrible with stuff like that. But basically you import your file, right? You can change it, slow it down, speed it up, all these different levels. You can highlight and have certain areas loop. You can set the EQ to just like isolate or try to focus on the guitar. It's got karaoke mode and all that stuff. It's a billion different options it has. And then you can also take those sections that you're working out. Like, okay, this is this one lick that's super hard, another lick. You can actually have those as like presets. So it gives you like a little window of areas, and you can actually save each part that you want to work on or that you have worked on or different areas of the song. Okay, this is the chorus. This is the bridge. This is the solo section. This is the lick here that I'm having problems with. You can actually program in presets of the song that you want to go to work on. And it's really, really good. Like I just used to use like the video program VLC. It's like has the little cone as the icon. And I would just hit I think it's Shift Command L to loop a section. And then obviously you can slow it down and stuff like that. But it's kind of a pain in the ass, to get, because you're not seeing the wave file and you're not like moving the thing. Okay, this is the exact spot. It's kind of a pain in the butt, And this just really
is the program?
Huh?
How much is the program?
I want to say it's like either $30 or $40. There's a 30-day trial. But I'm telling you, if any of you out there learn music by ear, it's awesome. It really is good.
What's it called?
All right, Jay.
It's called Transcribe with an exclamation point.
What's your guess on Kurt's buzz count? He got back to me.
I would hold on, go to www.seventhstring.com. That's the company who makes the program. And also on the bottom, there's an option also to have a little a piano roll out. And then how do I describe this? It gives a like you can see the music, like the notes coming up,
you can
the
see
frequencies,
the
right?
Oh my God.
You can see the frequencies coming up. So if you're listening to it in slow motion or a different speed, it'll show you on the piano roll like what note it is. So you can like click on the note,
cool.
and you're like, oh, that's you can see the note. You can see the spikes.
Oh my! How old is this?
Well,
Has this been around for like 20 years?
I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks like an old program for like an Apple IIc or something.
It looks really old.
Yeah. Dude, it's awesome. I'm not even joking. Super cool, man.
That's cool.
seventhstring.com is the website. And again, I've been using it for about 20 days. And I've never been able to get as detailed in transcribing stuff as I have with this program.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So see on the bottom there, it says analyze section starts at 3 minutes. Whatever. See those spikes? Mm-hmm. Those are the notes that like, so, obviously if you're doing a super shred section, it's going fast and stuff. But, if you play a chord, all the different notes in the chord will kind of spike up. And then the cool thing as well is see that little thing on the bottom, Johnny, towards the bottom right, the thing that has 0 under the 100%. Like that's so. How many times have you tried to learn a song, and whether you're tuned differently than that guitar player or than the song, or if old school tape machines, some of them varied. Some of them had a few cents sharp, a few cents flat. So the song that I've been learning is about 5 to 6 cents sharp. So I slide that little thing down and have it 5 to 6 cents flat in the tuning of the song, and my guitar is in perfect tune with it.
That's cool. Yeah, what I used to do was I would learn stuff off cassettes, and I would use the pitch wheel on my Porter Studio to tune, to fine tune if I had to.
And yes, Keith Campbell, that is Windows 98 platform.
But I'm telling you, it's awesome. And there are videos. Like I said, Pete Thorne has a video, kind of describing how he uses it and everything as well. And Jennifer Batten, I think I mentioned her, and a number of people. And it's awesome. It really is.
And it's free?
Well, for 30 days, it's free.
Then after that.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's what you do, if you learn songs by ear and if you transcribe, like this is, listen, Octopus here says, I'm not smart enough to use that. Dude, I'm dumb as hell. And I'm still not that great in using it. I just have to, I have to keep looking up, how do I do this? But once you get the basics down, it's super cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems awesome.
Yep. All right. So how many Michelob Ultras does it take Curtsy? Let's see. I would say 9.
Oh my God. Did he text you?
No.
That's what it was. You nailed it.
Wow, I just picked my lucky number. 9. Okay.
God, I would be piston like a racehorse.
That's what I mean. I mean,
like Alex Van Halen.
So you got to drink 9 just to kind of start getting a buzz. You might as well just drink, even if you're drinking like regular light beer, it'll cut that in half.
Right. Coors Cutters is higher octane.
Oh man.
Yuck.
Yeah, so anybody that does that likes to learn music by ear or whatever, give that app or a program a shot.
What is it called again?
Transcribe with an exclamation point at the end. 7th
So you've been using it for
string.com.
a couple weeks?
Yeah. Yep. I mean, you can really get in there. I mean, I don't know if you see this behind me, but I have like, going through and charting, nothing on the other pages, but there's a little bit on there.
You said charting, right?
But dude, the funny thing, it's almost like studying, which I never was good at in school. It's like when you're learning something on a guitar and then you end up writing it out, right? And this is just tablature. I'm not, writing out music notation. I don't know how to do that. But once you start doing that, you know it. It's almost like studying. If you write down the stuff that you're studying or learning, it's almost like doing it twice because you're writing it down.
It gets burned into your head.
It gets burned into you.
Yeah.
So there's only been a couple times I've actually had to look at this again after I've written it out.
Jay, what brand of music stand is that?
On stage stands.
On stage. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I think this is on stage.
On stage, yeah. Yep. It's real wobbly and
I'm looking to upgrade.
Yeah, I know.
There's the town I live in, there's just a place that makes those music stands, and that's all they make. It's called Manhasset, and they're like one of the original. I think they might make them for schools. Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Curtsy has the piss jug next to the recliner. That's awesome.
Wow.
So anyway, I would love to not that I'm but if anybody checks that program out, I'd love to, hear how they make out with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Put a link in the chat. What was it called? Wait.
God. Transcribe.
I have to do it over here.
I feel like I'm as red as Johnny's jacket.
Maybe.
All right, what else do we have to talk about? We got 91 watching.
Hey, smash that thumbs up. And if you're brand new to this, if you're locked out of the chat, that means you're not subscribed. So smash that subscribe button. If you're enjoying this at all.
You have a couple giveaways, right? Should we talk
snap.
about those real quick?
We have one giveaway.
Oh, it went from 2 to 1. What do you
One
keep,
giveaway.
Johnny?
Sorry.
No, it turns out, I'll tell you afterwards. It's cool. So Andy Carson, one of our viewers, channel member, I believe, he donated Mammoth WVH vinyl with the inner sleeve autographed by Wolfgang Van Halen.
Wow.
Hey now.
So hashtag win in the chat
Oh,
right now if you want to be entered. And so you have to be subscribed to the channel to be able to get into the chat. So hashtag win, kind of like that.
mm-hmm. Should get those sideburns back.
James Lyle,
That'd be
I
nice
sent
to
yours
see.
out. James Lyle, I sent your winnings out Wednesday. So you might get them Saturday or Monday. I sent it out the same time I sent out Jay's package. Okay, now.
Package.
Picture.
Hey, real quick, when I was coming up here, I told Ellie I was going on the show. So she told me to bring Mini Reaps up with me and show him off. Mini Reaps.
What is that?
That's
a ghost?
Ellie's little Grim Reaper stuffed animal thing.
It looks like a reverse Jawa, kind of.
Yeah, it kind of
say
does. You're
anything?
right. Yep.
Yeah.
So she
Does it
named it
say
Mini
anything?
Reaps. No, he doesn't say anything. But we can say there you go.
Dude,
So I'll show her this
my
part
daughters,
tomorrow.
they would cover their bed in those animals. Like 50 wasn't enough.
Yeah. It's like, Daddy, lay with me tonight. I'm like, Ellie, there's room for you. Like the whole
Right.
bed is full of these things. Where am I gonna fit?
Yeah, it's like the closet in E.T.
Yeah. Thanks, Michael B. Says he bought the program, told them you sent me. They don't know who I am. They could give two shits.
Oh, Jay
Right
Hand.
on.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Very
He hasn't even
cool.
bought his version of it yet. He's still on the trial.
Mm-hmm. Would you buy it?
I'm
On
gonna
the
buy
trial?
it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It
But
probably
why?
unlocks other features though when you buy it too.
No, I don't think it does. I think it's a full 30-day trial. But why buy the cow when you get the milk for free, right? Isn't that what my
That's
dad
right.
always told me? Yep.
Let's see. 37 entries. We'll go another minute or so. This is for the autographed Mammoth WVH album, vinyl. Thank you again to Andy Carson. $38. See if we can get 40.
Keith Campbell. I played hide and seek with my granddaughter once. She buried herself in her toy chest filled with stuffed animals. Where the hell are you?
Yeah.
Okay, is that it? 38?
Oh, come
Podcast.
on.
39? There we go. One more. 40. There we go.
Okay.
And smash that thumbs up. All right.
Chris Bevan, he just got here. Chris Bevan, #win in the chit.
Yeah, hurry.
Get it in there.
Get it in. Lube it up and get it in.
Slide it in right to the top.
Gonna.
Because I'm
Man,
never
give it
gonna
up.
stop.
That one and lick it up. It's like.
Oh, it's perfect.
Lick it up. Lick it up.
Sean Mahoney says, I recently won. Congrats to her win. Get the algorithms up. Punch it in.
Well, technically, Sean Mahoney, you won 2 months ago, so technically you're eligible.
Oh.
So it's just within the last month. I
Right.
think
Pretty
that's fair.
Good Friday. Is it Good Friday right now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. 41 entries. Here.
Suspense is killing me. I'm on the edge of my seat right now.
Mahoney.
Here it is.
Hey! Eduardo Moreno Porto.
Eduardo. You're the
Awesome.
winner,
Oh,
man.
hell yeah.
It's like, that's right, I won.
Yes.
You're the winner, man.
Nice.
So message me where to send, and I will get that off to Andy Carson.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
My dog.
Is he here? Eduardo, you here? He's here.
There he is.
He's here and he's alive.
Look at that. There he is. Yes.
Congrats.
Wait, where does Eduardo live?
Uh,
Because
The
you
moon?
you got to say, like, you know, because I know Cameron Brown entered the contest. He lives in Scotland. You know, sending him
Mhm.
something that's going to cost $600 to ship.
well, I'm not mailing it.
He lives in Brazil.
Does he really?
That's what he
Mhm.
says.
He's a long time viewer. I mean, he's been here for literally for years.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Eduardo.
worth it.
I remember seeing his name in these chats like 5 years ago.
Thanks for watching, Eduardo.
So yeah, man, Eduardo, you're the one. You have like these mini. You have like what was it? Do you guys remember? He had like a mini.
Whoa.
What kind of guitar was that, man? He had since 2014. He's been watching.
Damn.
Man, that's the very beginning, man.
Wow. That'll be $316 for shipping.
It's all good. He's
He's been
a
watching
long
since-
time.
Since 2014, he's probably wondering who the heck I am.
So are we.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's right. He
There's
had
only
a mini Music Man electric mandolin. It actually looked like a Music Man
Oh, wow.
that he built,
Wow.
Wow.
right?
We got some good comments tonight.
That's cool.
Hellstorm said I'm building a mini replica of John BL's apartment. Someone liked Johnny's guitar moire for shipping costs. All Cameron Brown's wins to be held by Jay Hannon until Cameron tours the U.S.
There you
Oh,
go.
if Cameron tours the U.S., I might have to go with him. That'd be
Mhm.
too
Hell
much
yeah.
fun.
Well, you got to keep him out of trouble in Kansas.
Kansas. Oh,
Oh no, there's some sketchy places.
Who
Man.
lives in Kansas?
I don't know.
I'll be his guitar tech, man.
The Tiger
Be
King.
awesome.
Right on. Let's see. Eduardo Marino Porto. Let's see. You won the Mammoth.
John Biel's moving.
Autographed.
He's going to be out of that apartment here soon. We're going to have to make that model immediately.
And I wonder who. I wonder where he's going to be broadcasting from next. The closet,
The dining room. The dining
It's
room.
gonna be, no, it's gonna be the Joe Wentz closet. You know.
Jimmy Carr closet.
Yeah, the garage. You know, it's gonna be in the middle of winter. It's gonna be out there freezing. You know, I gotta do it in the garage, guys.
Good show tonight.
Garage Mahal.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Joe Wentz closet, man. Joe Wentz would do shows from the closet. Jimmy Carr, when we first had him on, he was in the closet.
Keep it in the closet.
Yeah. Michael B. Wait a minute, you changed your name again to Michael B.E.
The storage shed.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I hope he doesn't go away. I like John Biel a lot.
We'll have to change the name of the Saturday night show. What will we do?
I don't know. I like John Biel. He just kind of came out of nowhere, and he's a character.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a good thing, man. I have a great time talking with John Biel.
He's persistent, too. You know, he pretty much shows up every week.
Mm-hmm. And it's his birthday today.
Right.
So tomorrow,
Did we figure out?
will be
Are we going to go live on his wedding day?
He said no.
Well, it's going to be on a Saturday.
Oh.
We could have Rob Johnson go on location for us.
Yep.
Since he lives by him.
We're going to have, if Rob Johnson goes.
From the hotel room.
We're going to have him a live feed.
That
That'd
could
be
last
great.
about 15 minutes.
Mhm.
He sees a party going on. He's like a moth to the flame. He'd be out.
Oh my gosh, Hellstorm. What? Naked dude. Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah, happy birthday. Let's see some happy birthdays, John Bell, in the chat. I think he'll dig that.
But will he know?
Yeah. He's probably watching this.
It's his birthday. He's not watching this.
Mm-hmm.
In a couple years, he will, because his birthday won't mean anything anymore.
Mm-hmm. Mine hasn't meant anything for decades.
Yeah.
It's more annoying trying to figure out how old you actually are. Because you forget. The older you get, you actually forget how old you are.
It's harder to, like, wait, am I 4? What am I this year? And then Jeannie will hit me with, Jeannie will hit me with the, you're going to be 45? I'm like, yeah. She's like, oh my God. But you're going to be 16.
Oh!
So who's
That
worse?
way,
Right?
Jay.
Who's worse?
Good work. Good work.
Might be frowned upon now, but in a few years.
Well, it depends on where you take Cameron on tour, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
Some of those places, it's fine.
I think it's legal in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
Can't drive 55. Rob Johnson would be hitting on all the bridesmaids.
I'm surprised Rob Johnson hasn't moved here yet. Wait, what's legal?
Oh, man.
Jay, any houses for sale in your subdivision?
Oh.
Oh man.
Too funny.
There we go. John BL, if you're watching this, even if you're not, we'll definitely. Can somebody clip this? Anybody that has the clip feature?
Lazarton.
I think he'll dig that.
Smitty's making ribs for John BL's birthday.
Oh man, Smitty, dude, yeah, that guy is a cook, man. And
We were talking
speaking
about cooking tomorrow.
Yeah, speaking
So
of that,
if Jay's not going to be here, I'm not sure what I got going on, but I was thinking about firing up I got one of those big Mongolian grills out in the backyard.
Mm-hmm.
Mongolian grilled? What the hell is that?
Yeah, it's a big round like griddle.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Good on that.
Yeah. You could fry up dog shit on that thing and it tastes good.
Oh, gross.
This mushu pork.
Poo-poo
Anyway,
pork?
I was thinking about depending on what's going on, cooking something on there tomorrow night.
Trev, what did you send me, man? Today. What is that? Oh, he's got a Weber. Oh, he's making, are those ribs? There's Trev's.
Yeah, I think that's what Jay said. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Well, you guys saw this. So Monday, Jeannie fired up the old griddle and turned.
You had done that before, right? Had the
Huh?
chocolate and bacon. You were familiar with that?
No, well, so that's what it turned into. Which, oh yeah, give it to me. Give it to me here.
I'm so hungry.
And then what I ended up doing was drizzling a little bit of the old Nutella on one of them.
Fake
and
chocolate.
then after I had that, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna like Oreos and milk. I'm just gonna dunk the shit in there, man.
There you go.
But you know what though? Like bacon is like a 10. If you eat crispy bacon, can you get better than it, right? You add chocolate to it, but you're like, oh my God. But at the same time, you're like, it doesn't need it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, people
but
dip bacon in syrup. I could eat it plain and be happy.
Yeah.
What, syrup?
No, bacon.
No, but that's the thing, though, is anything you add to it is like extra good. Like it's already going to be good. Unless it's like that floppy blue stuff at the continental breakfast. You know, that stuff's, eh. But crispy bacon, you guys. Burnt. Like burnt bacon is awesome. I have some in my freezer frozen.
When you bite it, it needs to just break naturally, not the rubber dong stuff.
See, I can't be that bad off because food, this sounds amazing to me. I haven't lost my sense of hunger at all. Right? And
but Jay, I sent you a video a couple weeks ago.
Amaranth just went live, Jay.
Did she?
Yeah.
Patch it in.
Big news, she says.
You want to get big boobs. You want to get some viewers? Patch it in.
Who went live?
Amaranth.
Amaranth.
I don't know who that is.
She's the biggest Twitch streamer there is.
It's just weird, though. Like, this might sound weird to people, but I've watched her stuff before, and it literally does, like, I don't know.
It makes it floppy?
I'm not a huge fan, you know? I appreciate her hustle, but just, you know, I've watched her videos and pictures, and I've seen all the stuff, but it just, I don't know.
Well,
hustle behind that muscle.
There is a paywall somewhere else where you can get extra stuff, apparently.
Yeah, it's on websites for free. I've seen it.
Yeah, we need to start doing an Amaranth show. That'll get the viewers. I started watching her. I started watching her stuff just because she was like one of the top streamers. So when you're learning, trying to learn like how to do this stuff, you watch like people and you kind of see what they're doing.
Yeah, but Johnny, you're at a disadvantage. You don't have a set of these hanging out in front of the camera. So
call it the Dungarong show.
Yeah, I mean, if you wore like a singlet, you know, with it just wrapped around it. Just, you know.
No. But actually, this is a good point. No, see, when you're like an Amaranth or you're like somebody like that, where your chat is just like cruising, you don't know any of the people in there. Would you rather have a smaller chat of people that you know and that are there because they like you, or would you want like a chat that's just like cruising nonstop and they're just waiting for you to bend over?
Well, that's why she does
Bend
it. I mean,
over.
You know,
it's not like she's talking about a band that she loves, and she's doing what she does to show her body to make money. You know, so I don't think she cares, and you could tell, like she has that attitude too, where she doesn't give a crap about any of the people that watch her or do anything.
Mhm.
You know, so it's a different thing.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like Mancuda. He doesn't care about his body.
Oh my God, Symmetry is that's. Oh, I hope that's not a.
Ugh.
I
We've
hope
seen what
you're,
happens when he lines up the shots like that.
Symmetry, are you good, man? You want to jump in?
and Johnny, that's the thing as well. The bigger you get,
Content.
you know, like when you're playing local shows as a band, you go out and you mingle with the crowd beforehand, afterwards, like
Mhm.
because like all this is like, oh my God, people are digging our music. This is awesome. But then once you hit a certain level, you don't hang out with the crowd anymore. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with this. You know what I mean? We got the chat. We've seen so many of these people for so long, and you know, it's awesome. But let's just say, you know, 5,000 people were watching this show right now. The chat, like you said, the chat would be going so fast. The guitar war would be blowing up behind you.
When I did that tribute to Taylor Hawkins that night, I was just under 300 live viewers, and I was live for like 3.5 hours, and the chat was cruising. I really had to like pinpoint certain things to talk about.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people, like there was so many new names that night, but most of them were like just shocked and they were happy, kind of like when we went live after Edward passed. Like it was a place to hang out and be and grieve. There was only a few people that were like trying to cause trouble that night.
But my brother does a show once a week on YouTube for Xbox stuff, and he gets 4,000 to 5,000 views. And his wife is in the other room moderating and managing the chat, and all she does all night for 2 hours is put super chats up on the screen for 2 hours.
Damn.
Because he can't keep up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Does one show a week on Xbox?
Yeah.
Man.
Trev, check your Discord messages.
Cameron Brown. I told you. Cameron, you got to do a gaming stream. Cameron he's played that Elden Ring game. He's beat it 3 times already. Like Johnny, he's playing the games that are coming out now. You got to jump on these, man. The new one.
I know. I've thought about the Elden Ring game.
Is Cameron still in here? He go to bed.
He didn't go to bed yet. My man's on the Bachelor schedule.
Hey, man, you doing okay? You all right?
Yeah, I'm
Here he is.
Is that coffee? Is that Irish?
It's actually fizzy water.
Symmetry. No, dude.
If we're gonna do show.
Oh, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Jay, remember
tell
we were
everybody
talking about someone saying going to the woodshed?
Mm-hmm. There it is.
That's Symmetry. He's in the woodshed.
We sit in the woodshed and we wait for the meat to smoke.
You said smoke. But
What's up,
Symmetry.
brother?
Tell everybody how much fun we have on Twitch doing GTA and doing the games. Like how awesome it is.
It is incredible. I mean, the open world experience and the weekly specials that it's so awesome.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, turn it down, Trev.
Mutant.
There you go.
Mutant the tube.
So you're
Okay.
smoking St. Louis ribs?
Yeah. Well, they're cut sweet and sour style, right? So the full rack cut into 4 pieces.
Yeah.
4 pieces.
Dry rub?
Dry rubbed, sat out for a couple hours, put on the grill for 3 with the smoke at about 250, 275. Ran out of gas.
Oh, no.
That's why you saw the briquettes with the picture
okay.
there. The kind of milking a little bit of smoke out of it. And now they'll be in the oven for a couple hours, and the what Texas crunch,
Yeah.
crunch,
Yep.
crunch,
Crust.
crust,
Texas crust.
crunch,
Crunch, crust, crusties, crunch a munch.
So wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a second.
Anyways,
Well,
so there's some whiskey, some vodka, a little bit of grapefruit juice, and some apple cider vinegar, and total volume about a couple ounces, splashed in the tin foil, rolled up tight, right? So she's doing that now.
Tight.
About another hour and a half on that, and then we'll start another fire on the charcoal grill to glaze them with the sauce.
Put another fire in your mama's panties for the glaze.
We want what do we want? Let's have a vote. Pasta, potatoes, or rice?
mashed potatoes.
Mashed?
Yeah.
A little bit of skin still left on there? Just a
I
little
mean,
bit of skin.
I guess a
Just
little
tip.
bit if you need it. If you need it in
Jay likes his potatoes creamy.
there. Only when you make them.
Trev, I like apple juice and Worcestershire for my spritz on the ribs.
You got to keep them a little bit wet.
That's what
Yeah.
he
That's what
said.
she said.
Sorry.
Jay, go ahead.
So I see a couple things in the background that get my where is it?
Your meat wet.
So I see the Ibanez right there with the shark tooth inlays.
It's a 370 DX.
Yeah.
I bought for $200. The frets were fucked. It was my learn how to fix a guitar.
Mhm.
So I took the neck off, did the frets, took off quite a bit. So if they were jumbo, they ain't jumbo no more.
Good.
Right?
Awesome. So that's nice.
It's still the shitty Invader pickup. So I'm thinking maybe I
What?
should put a pickup in here. This is my battle axe. It stays out here in the shop. It drinks with me. I don't
Mhm.
care if there's a fire. I'm going to break the door open with
So
this thing, right? It
it
cost me
seems-
$200, and I've put maybe 10 hours labor into it. The
Dude, put new
shitty
pickup
ass
in.
Floyd is blocked.
Mhm.
I love a low pro, but for what it is, and we got the fine tuners, it works. So it's basically a hardtail, right? The problem with the shitty ass Floyd is it's 74 inches pole to pole,
Mhm.
center to center. The Ibanez is 74 and a half,
Oh.
right? So this thing wore out something fierce on the top circumference of its cutaway on the knife edge, if you will.
Well, that's pretty cool though.
Wow.
Yeah, the only thing I would do is those what are they called? The Infinity pickups or the
Invader, I think.
Oh, the Invader, those are Seymour Duncans. Those are actually kind of neat.
No,
but-
you're right. I think they are. Let me.
Yeah, the IN, whatever the hell they are. But those, if
My
you swapped
glasses.
out those pickups, at least the neck and the bridge.
INF-3
Yeah.
at the neck. IN worn off. IN-4 at the bridge.
Wait a second. Yeah, those ones, if you swap those out, that guitar
They
would
don't
be
suck.
awesome.
They don't suck.
They're okay. I mean,
Okay, I play through the Marshall 1 watt.
one
You've
watt,
seen me on New Year's Eve with the 50 watt. That's in the house.
1,000 watts.
I got the 1 watt because
Yeah.
neighbors, right?
Mhm.
Anyway.
And then I obviously see the empty bottle of blackened whiskey behind there as well. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, that's a little memento. We got some disco ball.
I see
Disco balls.
Disco
I
ball.
see the cowboy hat and the pea shooter over in the corner.
Oh yeah.
Love
False
a disco
flag.
ball.
False flag. Thank you, man. And this just in. Eduardo Moreno Porto, the winner of the vinyl, says, "Spin it again."
What?
That's what he
Spin
says.
to win.
So everybody has to re-enter because I already closed it.
Son of a snitch.
So hashtag win in the chat right now. Right now.
After this show, my son and I, we're going to go to Five Guys and get a couple bacon cheeseburgers.
Ooh.
Because no one's here at
that's-
the house.
That's an idea. I have a Five Guys down the street too.
I might get a milkshake too, Jay.
Do we have to re-enter?
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Pasta, potatoes, or rice? 21 votes. What do we got? I'm gonna go with rice is the easiest.
You're gonna vote for your
Throw
own
in the
bowl?
rice cooker and fucking bit of broth. There you go. Potatoes are good. I'll give you potatoes.
I'm starving. All I ate today was a bowl of vegetable soup. Like all day. That's all. That's it.
I've had some whiskey.
You don't say.
Really? That's what he does. When we're playing GTA, every once in a while you'll hear that. That's what he does. And that.
Like somebody's moving
Okay,
furniture.
What note was that? Jay, you got it? Kurt?
Yeah, what's not in the poll, Trev? I would
think it's
like
a
for you
C.
to do a slow saute of Brussels sprouts, asparagus, slivered garlic, and red onions, and a little bit of sesame oil, please.
Disgusting.
You don't like aspergrass, Jay?
That's a
Did you get it?
C.
It's a bouncy C.
But it's a compensated C because I'm tuned half a step flat.
Yep.
Wait, but you're actually
Nice.
on a C there. It wouldn't be a C if you're tuned down half a step.
Ned. Life is
Symmetry
so
on the
There he is.
shine
beautiful
jugs.
as a cat.
I got to pee.
I got a QRS. Who's got the TUV?
Oh, Five Guys.
All right, where we
Oh,
at?
I don't know if I
What would
should
you
be
get there,
eating-
Johnny?
If I was to go to Five Guys, I would get a cheeseburger. Just a cheeseburger. I wouldn't get the fries. I'll just get a
The
cheeseburger.
Cajun fries. Cajun fries are so good.
Yeah, I know. I know, but I think I have the flu, so
Yeah.
it's probably not even a good idea to have any of that. But I'm still hungry. I mean, my stomach's actually starving. You know, right? Wait a minute. Hey now. Hello?
It's Kurt with a C.
Hey, Kurt. Are you entered to win?
I had to call in this symmetry guy. I think I've seen him on Game of Thrones season 3.
Oh. Were you on that?
Enjoy the beard, my friends, because her days are numbered. The days get warmer, the beard gets lower.
I dig his beard. I love it.
Are you
Oh,
going to
it's
cut
I
it,
love it.
Trev?
It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, I'm out.
See you, man.
Kurt,
You gonna cut that
5150.
thing?
Notice I grew past the wave. Eh?
I missed the wave.
You missed the wave?
The wave. Are you going to trim it?
I think, you know what I got to do? Maybe next weekend we can do it live on the show, whatever.
Do it
I'm
live.
going to dye the beard pink, and do a dime salute, and then shave it off. It's the longest
go.
beard I've ever had.
Grow it
Wow.
long, shave it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cheers.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Oof.
God, I'm getting on Twitch tonight. I know what's going to happen.
It's gonna be a party.
If you guys want to see where this goes, follow us over to Twitch a little later on this evening, and it'll be crazy.
Last time I was on, Trev and I were bullshitting back and forth. He was drinking, smoking, choking, poking. All of a sudden, this shit just turned off. We lost him.
I'm drawn to you, Kurt, because you're the
I don't know what
closest
happened.
one of the
I think
bunch
his
that lives
laptop-
to me, even though it crosses
I know.
international boundaries.
We crossed streams. Yeah. It was
Close to
international
docking.
waters. They couldn't prosecute.
Ooh, look, you can almost see my wheel pedal board.
Oh,
Oh.
Is that a Nintendo game system?
So we got the DD20,
Oh, I used to have that.
SD1, which we were talking about yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and S2 noise suppressor, which makes go away, and a Strobo Stomp tuner.
Nice.
That's my
Is that a
pedal
shitty
board.
cooler?
I'm gonna make. Now, let's have another vote.
Majestic will be with us tonight.
Do I just use a piece of plywood to mount them onto, or do I do a live edge?
Oh, that's cool.
Piece of maple, mount the power supply underneath, put some holes in there. Do I do that for a guy who doesn't even go out? I don't know.
I would. Looks like you
Because
got
I
the
can?
tools.
you got the tools.
I do.
You got the talent. It's Miller.
And you got the-
it's Miller time. Nobody?
Michelob Ultra time.
Ghostbusters? Anybody? No.
Yeah.
I think, when it comes right down to it, these are the Carlsberg years.
Mm.
Remember that commercial? These are the
Carlsberg.
Carlsberg years. Cheers, my friends.
Should we
All
spin
right,
to win?
Mark Dillon. We're spinning.
More whiskey.
Here we go.
Do it.
Hashtag Marino. Wait. Hashtag Eduardo Marino Porto. That's what we should do.
All right, this is for the Mammoth WVH autographed vinyl. Compliments of Andy Carson. Here
Here
it
we go.
is.
There he is.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Majestic. You're the winner, man. Message me somewhere where to
What's
send,
up?
and I will get that to Andy Carson.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and Eduardo Marino Porto, thank you again, man.
What are we at? We got like 25 minutes for the ribs to be chilling. Then we gotta start the potatoes, I guess. Where's the vote? What are we at? Who won? Potatoes?
This
It
is
looks
why.
like potatoes was running away with it there.
Potatoes won.
That's
Yeah.
why I hate cooking. It's like it's so much to think about and do at the same time. It's like
What the fuck else are you gonna do? Come on.
Again.
I mean, come on. I'm gonna sit here and I'm
Come
gonna
on.
drink whiskey. Then I'm gonna, okay, I gotta go do this. All right, we're gonna go do that. I mean,
see here, I kind of equate this, Kurt. You'll know what I'm talking about. I kind of equate it to my concert time thing, where if it takes
Or
longer,
event.
if it takes longer to drive somewhere than it does the actual thing that I'm going to, like it takes longer to prepare food and cook it than it does for me to eat it, I'm not doing it.
but the food's gonna be better.
What if
And
it's
I
amazing?
posted
Though?
an updated pizza picture on the Discord, Jay, even though you don't come there anymore. No
what she
olives,
said.
brother. What you thought was olives was sliced up dried pepperoni on the top, and it crisps up real nice. You want to talk about crispy bacon? Oof, motherfucker, that shit is good.
I'm sure it is.
Pepperoni sticks.
Like the dried stuff,
Like
right? And I
Slim
cut it on a 45, so you get little, you know.
You cut up a cock of
bias.
pepperoni. The pepperoni cock.
Yeah.
See,
So Jay, you wouldn't smoke ribs for 8 hours because it's just not worth the wait.
No, hell no.
3, 2, 1. 3 hours smoked, 2 hours crutch.
Yep, 3, 2, 1.
I would forget. The whole backyard
1
would
hour
burn
with
down.
the sauce, low temp, right?
Yep.
And
I've had those.
you're gonna pull the bone and the meat's gonna be left behind. It's gonna just
See, the most I do is I'll fire up the burgers on the grill. That's the most I'll do. That's the longest I'll prepare food. Because the few times that I've actually like cooked a meal, I can never coordinate everything so it's done at the same time. It's like, okay, this is done now.
Yeah.
This is going to be cold by the time I finish. I'm terrible at that stuff. Horrible.
Yeah, that's the key. You got to do it backwards.
I'm not
You
good
got to
at
prep
that.
backwards.
it's math. This takes this long. This takes this long. This takes this long.
Even when I'm making food,
You're gonna
for the
start
kids,
this.
like,
Once
be
that's ready, you're gonna, like I said, 20 more minutes. We're gonna start potatoes because they're gonna take about an hour.
damn, an hour for potatoes?
It's gonna be low temp and they're gonna be chunky and with some onions, garlic. I got some mushrooms. We're gonna put mushrooms. Let's have a vote. Mushrooms in the potatoes or not?
No.
No mushrooms?
No.
Kurt.
Mushrooms on its own.
Hey.
No
There's a
mushrooms,
vote.
no onions. Get that stuff out of here. Butter
Sour
and
cream.
salt.
Sour cream and butter and salt.
Okay, so we're doing a mashed potatoes. See, I
Yeah.
was thinking of a roasted potatoes. Okay.
Oh, like a baked potato?
Mashed is easier. I mean, I just boil the fuckers and smash them.
CJ, I cook about 90% of the time in my house.
I wish I
You do some
could.
nice work, Kurt. I've seen your, and it's kind of fancy pants too. Yeah, because the girls they influence your cooking style.
I got 3 girls. They don't
I
want
get
burgers and ribs
I
every
get
day.
it. Yeah.
I've cooked chicken and fish more times than Jay's been, on a live show.
I have to do chicken and fish for my own best interest because my daughter, she won't eat beef or pork because cows are cute, pigs are cute. Chickens are assholes, so we'll eat those. And fish, they don't fucking matter. So when I'm cooking
my wife
ribs,
and girls are gone.
all
We're going to
that's
get
for
burgers.
me.
Yeah.
I could eat.
Hmm.
I could
Yeah.
literally eat peanut butter and jelly every day for lunch, and then a cheeseburger at night every night for the rest of my life, and I'll be fine with that.
But
I the other day I had a peanut butter and jelly for lunch.
Like a standard issue, or are you
Huh?
gonna put bacon on it sometimes?
Sometimes I'll
Can I
put
have,
bacon
like-
on there.
The matzo burger.
I'm a cheddar guy, cheddar,
Okay.
but I don't like
Cheddar
onions. I
makes
don't
it
like.
better.
Sounds like you're pretty easy to please, Jay.
Oh, I am.
You
Just
come
ask
on
my
by.
wife.
We'll keep you happy.
Just ask my wife. I'm very easy to please.
Yep. Swift breeze gets him going.
Oh, you're damn right. Hey, the wind is blowing. Never mind.
You don't put avocados or lettuce or on your burger?
Nope, nothing healthy.
His face.
Nothing healthy, man. Get it off.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll be cooking. I've got a Trader Joe's beef and broccoli thing in the freezer. I think I'll just make that.
So
I don't
I'll
think
go
I
to
can
Trader.
do
I'll,
Oriental beef and broccoli kind of thing.
that. Yeah, I think it is kind of.
See, I'd cook rice with that. I have to have
Asian.
rice with everything.
Mm-hmm.
I think rice is my.
so I'll get the
favorite
double
part.
patty at Five Guys. I'll get the small one usually, not the big one, the small one. Double patty, cheese, bacon, probably lettuce, A1 sauce, mayonnaise, and mustard.
A1 is yeah,
Mm,
man. Side
yeah.
of pickles. See, there
That
are a
does
few
sound
things
good.
I'm good at making. Macaroni and cheese. You want good macaroni? I make it
From the box or
Yes.
from scratch?
from the box, man.
Kurt,
Yes.
The white sauce.
are you hungry?
Cheddar.
Well, no, but I had to call in again. This Symmetry guy is becoming one of my favorite cats on the screen. I just saw him swilling a whiskey.
Kurt with the teeth. I
in
fucking
what
love
looks
you too,
like a
brother.
workshop. It's like he's not.
Here's a shot
he's
for
not
you, my
drinking
friend.
A Bang energy drink or a frickin' Red Bull or a coffee with soy milk in it. Swilling frickin' whiskey with a Marshall behind him. Jesus Christ, I love it. I'm out.
I've fallen out of favor
Love
with
you,
Curtsy.
He's closer to you, Symmetry, than I am.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
More
He's in
central
Wenatchee.
Seattle then. Oh,
Wenatchee.
Well, Kurt C, you'll have to follow us over to Twitch, man. We do GTA every night, man.
A big part of my childhood involved a lot of the commercials from your neighborhood. Now, I was trying to think of it the other day, Kurt. Let's see if we can jog your memory.
Okay.
There was a husband and wife team that did furniture and appliances. The wife kind of looked like Peg Bundy. And the husband, he had a mustache. He was kind of gray and burly. I swear they had a store in Yakima and Wenatchee and all those places.
Marshawn's
day.
home furnishing. Marshawn's home furnishing. Is that what it is?
I don't think so. Home furnishings, of course, rings a bell, but and the other commercial, of course, that haunts me was the kung fu one with the bridge over the water and the this is going back to early '80s, so I may be leapfrogging.
I was just a little lad.
I wasn't
I've been to
born yet.
Oliver.
I was a 90s kid.
You know
Oh, no. Oh.
I've been to Oliver, Canada.
Oliver is just barely tipping your toe into what is Canada. But Oliver is nice. I mean, that's desert country, right? It's lakes and hot and swimming and boats and jet skis and all that shit.
I shot a 209-pound mountain lion there.
Oh. Was he coming right at you or just for fun?
It was a guided hunt.
What was her name?
Yolanda.
How'd it taste?
Now, see.
It tastes like pork. We actually ate some of it.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
All right, you guys talking too much food. I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I got to cook.
Yeah, I got to go eat too.
I got 15 minutes left on those ribs in the oven.
Awesome. Well, hey, Symmetry, I'll see you over on Twitch, man.
And I'll see you in the parking lot.
That's Mr.
We'll be-
Moore's
We'll be
ball.
there.
We'll be heisting.
Potatoes, no sour cream. Oh,
Are there any specials tonight? The GTA, is there any special triple money thing we should be doing?
well, it's kind of a week, if you will.
A week?
I mean, again, reverting to last night, the big thing this week is half price supply. Half price supplies for all your motorcycle and bunker needs. So we're going to be running some cocaine. We're going to be running some weed. We're going to be running some counterfeit cash.
Oh, nice.
Between the 3s of us, 4s of us, 5s of us, whoever shows up.
Hey now.
But that's what we got to do. Remember,
Oh
we
my
stocked the shit
gosh.
up last night before he signed off.
I had to go to bed last night. I was
Hey,
hurting.
I won another T-shirt today, a few hours ago. Woo! T-shirt.
You did?
Yeah, fuck.
Oh,
Kurt!
he changed his mind. Curtsy changed his mind.
Hello?
Yo, Johnny, it's Keith again.
Keith.
Just wanted to give you give everybody a heads up on Steve Rosen's book as well.
Oh, that comes out soon.
He added 3 more chapters, so we're basically going to have an Old Testament Bible. The thing's going to have to be hauled in with a roller.
Man.
Yeah.
And he said it's going to be 1 more week, and then it'll be out to the printers. So it's going to be it'll be about 9 to 11 weeks from now.
Cool.
Johnny doesn't like that.
Just want to let
Awesome.
everybody
No, I don't
know
like
about
looking at that. Cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I'm very excited about the Steve Rosen book. It'll be cool.
Yeah,
Does
it's
that
gonna
mean
be
the wait's
badass.
going to be longer?
All right. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter.
Is that coming up?
Yes, Sunday.
I don't even know.
Does that mean the book's going to come out later now? If he's adding chapters?
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
Hey, man.
Right on.
Yes. Hi. Oh, I feel horrible. I feel terrible, but I think I'm gonna cook. Right?
Well, thanks
I'm gonna
everyone
cook.
for joining us tonight.
Thank you, everybody. Congratulations to the winner of the autographed album.
Majestic.
Oh, that was-
PVA.
That was Dan Tana. We'll see him tonight. Cemetery. Thank you, man. Oh, yeah, you got that, man. Here, let's see that.
Here he is. I put him back in his house.
Yeah.
He's sitting here like you put him right here, right? And it makes
There
you
you go.
total
Yeah.
25% better. Leo, have you had the same results?
Safco.
What?
Uncle Leo, motherfucking
Uncle
Safco.
Leo.
Leo. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow night, Saturday night, with Jean Biel. We'll be cooking.
Kind of want to learn the Elton John Saturday night's all right for a fight. Get a little action here. Woo!
Wow. That sounds kind of like this.
Oh my God.
That was real.
Oh my gosh.
Ned Pacifier.
My man. My man. My man. All right, I'll see you guys later. Come on over to Twitch soon.
Come on.
Come on. We'll have a great time,
With
right?
the Discord. Don't forget the Discord. We have a lot of fun there talking about all of life's different philosophies.
3, 2, 1 ribs.
And how to make $1.5 million in fucking 2 hours. That's what we do.
Rock on, everybody.